What's good, Relocation Football League fans? This is the final game of the RFL Wildcard playoff round. And man, it's been an exciting first round of the playoffs to watch. Let's kind of re-go over the games that we have just seen, man. The first game was the Dreadnoughts taking on the Conquistadors. Dreadnoughts came out with a blowout victory, 30-10. It was a solid win for them. Then the next game went on to be the Huskies taking on the Aviators, a very close game. Final score was 30-24, came down to the wire. It was an excellent game to watch. And then it was the same deal and same scenario. Another game coming down to the final stretch where I almost forgot the teams already, but where the Condors fell short to the Diablos in another one possession game, with the final score being 38-33. But here we are, man, the final game of the first round of the RFL playoffs on the NFC side. And I mean, like I've said, these games have been great, and hopefully we'll get another great game here, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. What's good, TT, man? Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, man. I cannot believe what happened, man, in that Steelers and Patriots game. I mean, oh my God, I really feel like they cheated us. But as a receiver, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm definitely not going to lie to you. He did technically drop the ball. Like, that was BS. Like, that was really BS. I still can't believe it went down like that. But he did technically drop the ball. It doesn't matter if he crossed the plane with the ball. He had to secure the ball all the way for it to be a catch. So that's why it was incomplete. And, I mean, at first I was snapping, man. If you guys follow my actual page follow my actual IG account, I went on a rant. I was snapping, but yeah, man, I couldn't believe it. What's good, Matty? Yeah, what's good, Awesome Crocodile? But still can't believe my Steelers went out like that, man. I mean, all the dude had to do, we had that unbelievable play by Juju Smith-Schuster. He went all out, man. To be honest, if you look back at that play, he could have actually scored on that had he not got gassed. And he could have actually probably kept it up straight up the field because he had a blocker there. So he really could have probably ended the game himself there. But still was a big play. Can't take nothing away from that. But, can't get mad at Jesse James either. He tried to stretch out, get in the end zone and everything. But he just, at the last second, didn't matter if he crossed the plane or not. You got to secure that ball the whole way for it to be a catch first. So that's why him crossing the line didn't matter. He had to make it a catch. But because he had the ground supporting him when he held the ball, that's why it was incomplete. But, yeah, I was kind of saying that. I was thinking, too, man, they cheating for Tom Brady. But when you think about it, he technically did not catch the ball. So that's why it was the way it was there. It was an incomplete pass. Yeah, you guys, I just wanted to go ahead to give my take on that, man. Crazy game. We're still, we lost AB too, and then to lose like that, I mean, that sucks. But hopefully he's all right and we get him back. But, yeah, man, appreciate you guys being here. This is the finale here in the first round of the RFL playoffs, though. The Toronto Thunderbirds taking on the San Diego Crusaders, who also, with the Los Angeles Red Dragons, have moved to San Diego. So, you moved from Los Angeles to San Diego. But, yeah, this should be a great game. Looking at the overalls, another close comparison matchup. They got the Toronto Thunderbirds at a 76 overall as a team, and the San Diego Crusaders at 75. Before I get this one started, man, I would like to ask you guys, who do you guys think will win this game? San Diego got the home field advantage. The Thunderbirds have the slightly better overall. And coming to this game, talking about, the Thunderbirds, do they have what it takes to be on the road and win? If you guys seen from Twitter, I made a little post. The starting quarterback LC3, the rookie out of Oregon that the Thunderbirds has drafted, who had a tremendous season, by the way, so far, says that, don't count them out, man. They have an opportunity to win this game. They are coming into San Diego on a mission and plan to get a victory. And so with all that being said, man, also about the records, both teams are 11-5. So there you go, if guys were thinking about asking a question about what the records were. But with all that being said, you guys, let's get straight into the action, man. Did enough talking. Let's get it. Jolly Dog says San Diego's going to win. He said Crusaders, since it seems like the home team always wins. I know, right? Every home team has won so far. So home field advantage is looking really big. Gaming Expert 25 says feeling San Diego. Anybody? Looks like nobody's on the side of the Toronto Thunderbirds, and that's why LC3 gave his statement from the Twitter post. He feels that everybody's counting the Thunderbirds out, but if the Thunderbirds can pull off this victory, that will be amazing. And it'll be another one of the upsets that we got to see so far. Darius says he's going with the Thunderbirds. James Skaggs says this should go Thunderbirds. Okay. So we got a couple on both sides. But here we are, you guys. The game is on its way. The finale of the first round of the RFL playoffs. This has been one of the most interesting wild card rounds in football, man. That first game with the Diablos and the Condors was excellent. Diablos got that win, and now here we are in San Diego with the I was about to say the Los Angeles Crusaders. Forgot they relocated, so I got to remember that. Well, here we are, guys. San Diego Crusaders looking to knock off the Thunderbirds, who are slightly the underdogs in this one. And they're going to be kicking it off. Jay says he's got the Thunderbirds. He thinks going to win this one. What's good, Prospect? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. Yeah, I just went on a little rant about that Steelers game earlier in this stream. And man, like, that was a tough one, a tough pill to swallow, man. But you know, we're still good. But here we go, Thunderbirds kicking it off to the Crusaders. This one's going to be in the end zone, and he'll elect to take it out. He's weaving and following his blocks. A nice spin move and a great return by Kirksey right there. The offense going to come out at the 30. So trotting out onto the field, guess who's back? Starting quarterback for the Crusaders, Ben Wakefield. Of course, that overlay isn't displaying his actual stats, but he's had himself a solid season. For the last 3 weeks, he has been inactive for the Crusaders due to injury, but he is right back in time here in this playoff game. Let's see if that has an effect on how this offense moves. First down and 10 here at the 30-yard line. Under center is Wakefield. They're going to start out with a run first. And a great play right there by the defense of the Thunderbirds. At that, looks like he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So here's the noticeable inactivities, and where are they at? They didn't even show anybody up. So terrible overlay right there by Madden. But I know there are some guys missing. Can't think of them off my head. But here we go, second down and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And it's the same result. He just gets right back to the line of scrimmage. And that's now going to set up third down. That's Joseph Epps right now starting for the Crusaders. They are without their running backs, Adonis Raji and Vondre Wilson. So those are some huge losses. And they're down to one back, just like the Condors were in the last game. So it's third down and 10. The first couple of rushes for the Crusaders didn't work out. And so now they got to get it done with the arm of Wakefield. Here he is looking to pass. Takes a deep shot, and he's in the coverage. And that one almost intercepted and caught at the same time. But it goes incomplete. So great coverage right there by the Thunderbirds. And they start out on a good note as their defense comes up with a 3 and out. So when I make Ronnie Can Twitter, I'm going to be like, don't even put me against a sorry. In fact, that'll be interesting. What's good, Owen? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. He said, just wanted to say I love this idea. Nice. Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. And so a shot right there from Ben Wakefield doesn't get hung on to, and it falls incomplete. So here they are punting it away. And it's going to be a fair catch called as DeAndre Kane, the rookie out of Duke, is going to have his team start out offensively at the 21. And coming out, the man of the day, Thunderbirds starting quarterback, there's their rookie that they drafted out of Oregon there, LC3. Like I said, had a couple words to say about coming in this game, feeling like they're the underdogs. But they said, road game or not, they're coming on a mission, and their plans are to win. So let's see if they can do that. Pistol formation. It's a handoff, and there goes Ronnie Nickens as he'll be stopped on the very first play for a loss of 2 yards. What's good, Mike? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. That's a great job right there on the first play. These defenses starting off on a good foot. Play action and up the pressure, up the middle, goes Corbett, and that's going to be a sack. What about the Crusaders defense coming up with a huge play? And now the Thunderbirds are going to be facing a 3rd and 20. Here goes LC3 moving around, trying to find somebody, and he's just going to throw the ball away. And so both of these defense coming out hot. A 3-and-out for both teams. And now the Thunderbirds are going to have to punt it. Let's not forget about how great this defensive line is for San Diego. I mean, the Crusaders' defensive front is just absolutely as good as any defensive line in the league. And right there, they showed you, man. They got quick pressure, open up a lane for the linebacker Corbett to come in and get that sack. I mean, it's going to be a tough day for the Thunderbirds up front, but they've got to be prepared. And so back out onto the field comes Ben Wakefield and the offense of the Crusaders. Last time couldn't get a first down, so quick 3-and-out, had to punt it away. The defense gets the job done for them. And now they're back out onto the field with the ball at the 39, 1st and 10. So they'll run the ball, and Joseph Epps is going to be taken down for a loss. So far, the ground game for both teams have not been working. That's the defensive end, Nick Mangum, coming up with a solid tackle for loss. And that's going to push them back for a huge, to make it a 2nd and long. Look at me getting caught up. What's good, Ryan Brinker? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And yeah, man, agree with you 100%. Can't believe we got robbed like that. Steelers should not have lost that game, man. I already went on a rant earlier in the video. Don't want to go on another one again, but man, crazy. But 2nd down and 14. This team just running the ball here. A little bit uncharacteristic so far. They usually air it out. I guess they're trying to get things open for Ben Wakefield. But here's a look at the Thunderbirds defense that this offense of the Crusaders is going to be going up against. Got themselves a solid defensive front. And what about that guy right there, key player, Wayne Norman, the middle linebacker for the Thunderbirds. He is a big-time player here for this defense. He's actually won the NFC Best Linebacker of the Year award, so he is a key player, especially on this defense. 3rd down and 12. Here goes Wakefield. He's going to get it out to Epps, and that's going to be stopped short of the 1st down. And the Crusaders are going to have to punt it. And yeah, man, we don't got AB for the rest of the season no more, man. Oh, my God. He said he will return for the playoffs. I hope so. I mean, I hope the injury wasn't that bad. Everybody was saying it was bad. I wasn't watching the game at the time of the injury, but I hope it's not that bad. But that is a terrible punt right there for the Crusaders. They're going to give the Thunderbirds good field position as they'll come out at the 33-yard line. And let's see if they can take advantage. What's good, Aiden? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. YouTube, brother and brother sports. It's 1st down and 10 here for the Thunderbirds at the 33. Here goes LC3 taking off, and there he goes. Nice juke move, and he's going to pick up some good yards as he gets to the 40 for a gain of 8. We already seen a great game with some scrambling quarterbacks from the last stream between the Condors and the Diablos. Let's not forget about the ability to run the ball by LC3 here. 2nd down, they're going to try to run, and Ronnie Nickens hasn't been able to manage to get past this defensive line yet. They just have not been able to do a good job of front blocking. We know how explosive Ronnie Nickens is. I mean, so many 200-yard rushing games. He has the RFL record for the most rushing yards in a single game with 313. And here we go, getting stopped. Here goes a crazy throw, and that one's going to be off the mark from LC3. So he's 0 for 2 right now, and they're going to have to punt this ball away. These defenses are coming out hot here. That's going to be another stop. What's good, Noah? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. He said, I think the Thunderbirds have this one. Yeah, some guys are going with the Thunderbirds. He said, make the ball fly like a Thunderbird. Appreciate you coming through the live stream, Matt Blue 66. Yeah, these uniforms are pretty dope. I just realized that the Thunderbirds are wearing a home uniform, and I didn't have anything to do with that. They just came in with that. Well, here goes the punt. That one almost getting blocked, but he managed to get it off. And a fair catch is going to be called at the 12. So far, what do you guys take out of this game? This might not be a high-scoring game as we've seen the past couple of games. No points yet here in this 1st quarter. These defenses looking like they know the offenses well, and they game plan really good against each other's offense. And we haven't seen any big plays yet. 1st down and 10 here for the Crusaders. There goes a handoff, and he gets blown up at the 11-yard line. Just a Actually, he didn't gain a yard. He just gets right back to the line of scrimmage. That was a great play right there by this Thunderbirds defense. Both of these teams, man, have a solid defensive front, so it's gonna be who can manage this game up front. This game depends on whose offensive line is better. Whoever offensive line comes up and gives the quarterback the most time in the pocket, that's what I believe is going to be the team that's going to win this game. But Ben Wakefield able to dish that one out to his tight end Wisney, and now that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Crusaders. So 5 yards they're going to need here. Under center is Ben Wakefield. Two tight ends, out to the right side. He's going to look to pass. He takes a shot, and wide open is a receiver. That's the tight end, and he's loose down the field all the way down to the 45. Big play right there, and that's going to spring something finally here for this offense. Wesley Winters was the tight end who made the big play right there, that reception, and it's going to now set up 1st and 10 at the 45. So your boys beat the Texans today. Who did the Texans play again? I forgot. Who was playing the Texans? Who was that? Who was your team? I don't know why I can't think of. I know I remember looking at it, but I can't remember what the team was. Who the team was. I mean. Big play right there, though, for the Crusaders. It's 1st and 10. Here goes a handoff, and Joseph Epps, he's going to be behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Great play right there, as he's going to be met in the backfield by Ben Meacham, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Jags, oh yeah, Jags is looking nice this year, man. And they blew the Texans out, right? When the score was it 45-7? That's a team not to play with, man. What about the Rams too, beating up on the Seahawks? That was crazy. Didn't think they were going to blow them out. That actually cost my pop-up his football betting cards. Anyway, 2nd down and 11. Shotgun here. Here goes a handoff. Joseph Epps once again. He gets it to the 42. Not really much to get there. Maybe 4 yards, and it's now 3rd and 7 for the Crusaders. Yeah, Kareem Hunt's a beast, man. What's good, Anthony? Appreciate you coming through the stream. It's 3rd down and 7. Shotgun here. Ben Wakefield's going to look to try to pick up the first. He's got a guy right open over the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. And that was Wisney again coming up with a big catch right there. And they're going to continue to move down the field. 1st down and 10 now at the 33. Play action. Ben Wakefield's going to be met and sacked behind the line of scrimmage by Devontae Fanani. I think it's Fanane, actually. But that's a big play right there. Fanane has been an absolute beast up front the past couple of weeks for the Thunderbirds. And there he is recording a sack here on the game. Ben Wakefield going down for a big loss. And it's now going to set up a 2nd down and 21 for the Crusaders. Pushes them out of field goal range and everything. The records of these teams, they're both 11 and 5. Here goes a handoff, and they'll go with Joseph Epps as he gets it to the 38-yard line. Pretty decent pickup there as he'll gain 6 yards back, and now it's 3rd and 14. Actually, that's a 7-yard gain. So I'm wishing for Madden 25 for Christmas. Why Madden 25? I mean, it was a good, solid game. I like Madden 25, man. It was a good game. There they are setting up the receiver screen, and Ben Wakefield saw it wasn't there, had to throw it away. And this defense gets a stop. I don't think they're going to even attempt this field goal attempt, because if they do, it's going to be a long 55-yarder. And they are. So they're going to try this 55-yard field goal kick. It's going to be a long one. See if he's got the leg power to do it. The hold is good. The kick is up, and he actually hit it. It looked like he missed it, but he just tucked it in that right corner. So the Crusaders are going to be on the board first. That was a big kick right there. A 55-yarder right there. Getting made. He just tucked that one in. You see how close that was? He just tucked it in at the bottom right. That goes to show the leg power this kicker has. And now the Crusaders are on the board first. This one's going to be fielded from the 2-yard line. And he'll bring it out to about the 30. That was Donnell on the return, 28 yards. And so here's a look at LC3 and this Thunderbirds offense once again. Haven't been able to muster up any points as of yet. They've struggled moving the ball in this offense, and they don't even have a single first down yet. So really tough game so far for them. They'll start with a handoff, and here goes a run behind the line of scrimmage. Ronnie Nickens once again losing yards. And look at the man who brings him down. That's Stephen Wilcox, who has the RFL record for the most sacks in the league in a single game with 6. And there he is coming up with a huge tackle for loss, bringing him back 5 yards. What's good, Madden Mobile Manning? So does anyone have Madden 18 or 16 that they can use? Share? Oh, well, yeah, me, I don't share play, so, yeah, that's just me. But, second down and 15 here. Thunderbirds in the gun. LC3 going to take off out of the pocket. He's been good at this. He's going to have a first down. And, man, that goes to show you just how fast he is. If you thought Chase McCoy was good with his legs and he was fast making plays, LC3 is the real deal as well running out of the pocket. You can see right there, he just hit the gap, absolutely took off, and he picks up the first down right there for the Thunderbirds. Huge first down pickup right there, and the Thunderbirds going to have 1st and 10 now at the 43. Yeah, that was a nice scramble. What's good, Alexander? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Here's a handoff to the outside. There goes that man. And he's going to put the stiff arm out and run out of bounds at the 41. Ronnie Nickens finally getting himself a big run. He was at -9 yards rushing after that one. Picks up 16 on the carry, and it's 1st down and 10 at the 41. He said the Falcons. What's good, ankle anchored boy? Appreciate you coming through the stream. 1st down and 10 here for the Thunderbirds. Play action. LC3 setting up to try to throw, but he gets leveled and taken down by Cole Bacon for a sack. And that's going to be the team's 2nd of the day. And now that sets up 2nd down and 20. Cole Bacon, their best defensive overall player. He comes up big. LC3 thinking he can outrun him. But now you got to also know that Cole Bacon, he's not a slow defensive end. He comes in and lays the boom on Leonard Corbin III and just drops him. What's good, James Erickson? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I think I said that already. I'm not sure if I did, but thanks for coming through. Huge sack there. Now sets up 2nd and 20 here for the Thunderbirds. LC3 moving around out of the pocket, throws on the move, and he's got a receiver. And I don't think he picked up much. He gets it out to Kilgo. And I'll now bring up 3rd down. And here's a look at the offense of the Thunderbirds. We haven't got a quite in-depth look at them, but they pride themselves on Ronnie Nickens, number 44 up front. He struggled, though, running the ball as of late. He's been tackled behind the line of scrimmage for multiple times for losses. Only had 1 carry where he actually gained yards, which was the last carry he had of 16. And here they go on 3rd down and 16. Here goes LC3 looking to try to move. And he'll throw across his body, and that one's incomplete. So LC3 having some trouble. Can't seem to find an open receiver. What about DeAndre Cain, who's been an absolute sensation for the Thunderbirds all season, the rookie out of Duke? He hasn't had a catch yet. What's good, the sports kid? Appreciate you coming through the stream. And so here goes the punt. This one angling towards the right. And it goes out of bounds inside the 20 at the 16. So a pretty good punt right there for the Thunderbirds. And still their offense hasn't been able to perform. And back out onto the field comes the Crusaders. They have the lead. They got a field goal the last time they were out. Yeah, it was a close call field goal too. A 55-yarder. Just tucked it in the bottom right corner. And now here they are with an opportunity to stretch their lead. Play action. Here goes Ben Wakefield. Looking, throws, and this one's just off the mark. That was great coverage, too. It didn't seem like he was coming open. He was right over top of him. And that was great coverage right there by the corner. Fortunately, I don't have the name cards for the defensive players, so I can't name the defensive players off the bat. But still, great coverage. Sets up now 2nd down and 10 for the Crusaders. There goes a handoff, and that's going to be Joseph Epps rolling down to the 24-yard line for a nice gain of 8. It's now 3rd down for the Crusaders. And so all they need is 2 yards, and as long as they can pick that up, they can continue this drive. What's good, TJ? Money haven't really missed anything yet. It's been a defensive game here pretty much in this first quarter. No big plays as of yet. Here goes a handoff. Joseph Epps just stiff-arming a defender way out of proportion. I mean, just absolutely threw the guy, and he gets the 1st down. Now, that's some powerful running right there. That's some Adonis Raji type running, despite him being out for the Crusaders. Look at this. Joseph Epps just tossing the linebacker Kramer out the way. That inner Marshawn Lynch, get off me. Just absolutely threw him, and that goes for a nice 1st down. Yeah, I think the Browns might go 0-16 as well, man. I don't see a team that they can beat right now. I don't know who their last 2 games are against, but I don't see them winning. Here goes Wakefield off the play action, and he misses a wide open receiver. And Ben Wakefield on his first game back on injury here in his playoff game, he's been missing some shots now. There's been receivers coming open, but he just hasn't been able to connect. And that time, that's a missed opportunity. Now that'll bring up now 3rd and 10. Oh, 2nd down and 10, excuse me, for the Crusaders. There's a handoff to Joseph Epps. He doesn't get much, actually just gets a yard on the play, and now it's 3rd and 9. What's good, Supper Player? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Shout out to Canada, man. Got ourselves a fan here. That's what's up, man. But let's see if Toronto can actually come back into this game, though. Here goes a throw, and Ben Wakefield was on target that time. But Deveron Kirksey could not hang on to the catch, and he ends up dropping it. And that would have been a big 1st down right there for the Crusaders. And now they're going to have to punt it. What's good, Nicole? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And so here goes the Crusaders looking to try to get this one away as far as they can downfield, helping out the defense. And it's a good punt. He'll field this one at about the 18 and will be taken down at the 24. That's DeAndre Kane. So far, he's been getting some punt returns, but he hasn't been able to touch the ball offensively. And that's a little bit of a shocker. First down and 10. Here goes a handoff, and somehow there goes Ronnie Nickens down the sideline. He avoids the first contact, stiff arms a guy, and that's a 1st down for the Thunderbirds. And that'll also take us into the 2nd quarter as the Crusaders are up. A low-scoring game here, 3-0. Yep, this is the playoffs of the RFL currently. So 1st down and 10 for the Thunderbirds after a nice run by Ronnie Nickens. They're going to come out in the offset I formation. Play action. Here goes LC3 moving around in the pocket, trying to do something. Confused, and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Drummond, who's going to take him down for a loss of 11. And I don't know what LC3 was doing on that play. He just seemed like he did not know what to do, where to throw the ball. He had some time, but he only had 2 guys going out deep for him. And he just gets taken down for a huge sack right there. You said who's the worst teams in the RFL? The worst teams in the RFL, off the top of my head that I can think of, are the Voyagers. Then it's the... Can't really think off the top of my head all of them, though. But I know the Voyagers were dead last in the RFL right now. Here goes a handoff. Ronnie Nickens gets the carry on 2nd down, and all he can do is actually get right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. All right, Nicole, I see you. So it's 3rd down and 21 here for the Thunderbirds. Let's see if they actually can pick this one up. LC3 is going to drop back looking to pass. Throws off his back foot on the move, and that one's going to be incomplete. LC3 was the main guy talking here, saying they were going to be ready coming into this game offensively. And as a whole, as a team, and as of lately, he's looked like he's been struggling in the pocket. He looks a little bit rattled. And so they'll get the punt off. And here goes an opportunity for a return. Nice juke move, another juke. And it's a good return as Freeney's able to take it out to the 30 in the offense. Going to trot back out onto the field. All right, Anchor Boy, appreciate you coming to the live stream, man. Yeah, he definitely does need some time in the pocket. I can say that the offensive line for the Thunderbirds isn't all that great. So that's a big problem there. And they need to work on pass protection. Here goes Ben Wakefield off the play action, looking to try to make something happen. Throws in, intercepted by the Thunderbirds. It's going to be picked off by Jordan Kramer. And the offense will come right back out onto the field with excellent field position at the 31. Here's a look at this play again. That was good pressure coming by the Thunderbirds, forcing this interception right here. Ben Wakefield looking a little rusty, actually a lot rusty, compared to how he played throughout the season after coming back from injury. And coach, he's not happy with that. I don't know who he was throwing to on that play. And so the Thunderbirds get a huge interception. And they're going to have excellent field position here at the 31. Let's see if they can finally cap off a drive. It's all going to depend on the play of LC3. Here he is in the gun. And it's a handoff. Ronnie Nickens breaking loose, running through a defender, still on his feet. And he won't go down until he's got a 1st down at the 16. Ronnie Nickens running a lot better than he had on his first 3 carries. He's now got 7 carries for 35 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 16. LC3 is going to drop back looking to pass. He's going to loft one up to the end zone. The catch is made, but he could not keep both feet in bounds, and that's going to be incomplete. That was a beautiful touch pass, though, right there. A tough catch to be made, just didn't have enough space on that sideline to wheel it in. So on 2nd down and 10, here goes a handoff. To the outside is Nickens, and he is going to be brought down for a loss on that play by Cox. That's actually Cone, excuse me. Big play right there. He'll lose 4 yards, and now it's 3rd and 14. Here goes a handoff up the middle. Here goes Malcolm McDaniels, the rookie out of Florida State. It looked like he got close to the 1st down. Does he have it, though? No, they're going to say he fell inches. So they're going to settle for the 3 points, and at least they'll have an opportunity to tie this game back up. And they'll fake it, and it doesn't work. Great job there by the defense. They weren't fooled, and they come up empty-handed. Had a feeling they might fake it, and it just didn't work out. This defense was all over that one. And look at that. Look who it is. It's Cole Bacon. I mean, this guy's been absolutely a beast all season. Just threw the guy right to the side. If it wasn't for him, maybe he could have been able to get that 1st down, but that was a big play. I don't blame him for trying it, though. It wasn't a all-the-way dumb call, though. I wouldn't say it was because, they were inches. All the guy had to do was pick up inches, and, that would have been a 1st down and goal, so it was a good shot. They're only down by 3, so it wasn't exactly a bad play call. But they could have kicked the 3 and just tied the game up, but can't fault them on the play call there. So on 1st down, they don't gain anything, and it's 2nd down and 10 at the 9 for the Crusaders. High snap here. They'll give it off to Joseph Epps, and he's going to be taken down by Wayne Norman right at the line of scrimmage again. So 2 plays back-to-back, no gain, and it's 3rd and 10 here for the Crusaders. Ben Wakefield here in the gun, looking to try to set up the screen in the end zone. He's got to hurry up and get rid of this ball. He sets up in the pocket. What is he doing? He just takes off with it, and somehow he picks up the 1st down. What a wacky play right there. The Crusaders are going to move the chains. How does that happen? What's good, Salem Cards? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. Congrats on your guy winning. Yeah, on Chumley getting the victory for the Diablos today over the Condors. That was a big game. He played excellent. On first down, they run the ball, and it's a loss of 3 yards. This defense has been doing a pretty good job against the run game. You said, how do you join the league? Oh, if you want to learn how to join this league and have your player be part of the RFL, go to my website, relocationfootballleague.com. It is on my my channel page. So just click on that. It'll take you right to the site, and you'll have an application on where it says enter draft at the top header. You click that, and you just fill out the application, and your guy's going to be submitted into the RFL draft. Doesn't mean he's going to be drafted, though. We already have over 130 submissions in this draft coming up, so it's going to be something crazy. What's good, Param Crow? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. Big game right here. Final game of the wild card round of the RFL playoffs here. And so far, the Crusaders up 3-0, and they're facing a 3rd down and 8. Here goes Ben Wakefield throwing. He gets it out to Joseph Epps, but he's well short of the first down. Don't even know why he caught it and just hit the deck like that. And that's now going to bring up 4th and 6. He said, Condors learn not to deal with the Diablos. Yeah, I mean, the Diablos were a solid team, man. Got themselves a real good victory. And how about Chumley, how he played? That was a big game for him. He said, wish the Condors won. Yeah, I kind of was rooting for the Condors as well. In this game, I'm kind of rooting for the Thunderbirds to try to win this one. Of course, I always kind of root for the underdogs. And that's kind of what they are in this game. But it's a close game still. Anybody's game right now. Look at the spin move. DeAndre Cahan gets it out past the 30 to the 34. And that's a pretty good return for them. And back out onto the field comes LC3. And looking at how he's performed today, he's had a little bit of trouble not playing up to his words that he spoke before, saying they were going to be ready. This defensive line showing that they're ready. They've been making a lot of big plays. It's been a couple of sacks there on LC3. The offensive line's just got to do simply a better job up front for him. And he's also got to be a little bit more settled down in the pocket. It seems like he's a little bit rattled. First down and 10. Here goes a handoff. Ronnie Nickens able to break the tackle of Cole Bacon. But the defense still making a tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss, as he'll be caught by Drummond. And it's 2nd down and 11. He says, Smitty, I want to create a player, but I don't have. Oh, yeah, it's as far as you don't have to create highlights for to submit a player, Mike. So, you know, it does help you get higher in the draft over other players who don't have it, but, you know, you don't have to have that. That's just an option there for if you do have highlights. So if you don't got the game, you can still create a player though. So it's 3rd down and 3. Pump fake here by LC3. Good protection this time. And there goes a catch for a 1st down. Nice juke move. And the Thunderbirds going to be down at the 43 across midfield. And that's Kilgo right there on the reception. Big time reception right there. Finally, the offensive line giving LC3 the time in the pocket to make a decision to find an open receiver. And Kilgo comes up big. Look at the juke move. Nice juke move. So you want Madden 25 because of the draft class. Oh, yeah, I can admit the draft classes in Madden is pretty good. Oh, yeah. Also, that's something I'm planning on doing also for this league next season. So it won't be where you guys put your own attributes. Next season, it's going to be... Oh, look at that. He gets drilled by Corbett. Short gain, though. But next season is going to be where you actually just submit your attributes of your player. I put them in NCAA 14. And I put them in a custom draft. I put them on Madden 25. And then when I do that, they'll have the actual attributes right there for me to copy. So I don't have to, just wing it with what you got off of just 7 attributes. That'll be more accurate. But here we go. LC3 taking off again. Stiff arm. And he goes by. There he goes down the sideline. Hitting a juke move. And he's out of bounds. He actually fumbled. But luckily, he did get out of bounds. And what a run by LC3. Gets it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Hopefully we'll have a replay of that. Will we get it? Yeah, here we go. Here's another look at it. Look at this stiff arm. Just get out of the way. LC3 is determined to win this game here. Got to be careful with the ball, though, as you can see right there. He knocked that ball out just right there. And he's lucky there wasn't enough space for that ball to still be in bounds and recoverable. First down and 10 here at the 12-yard line. Offset I formation. There goes a handoff, and there's Ronnie Nickens running through a defender and getting down all the way to the 1-yard line for a first down. We already know how tough it is to bring Ronnie Nickens down. If he gets in open space, this will happen all the time. Get out of the way. Just absolutely running through the safety. Here's another look at it in slow-mo. Get out the way, Beck. And the Thunderbirds now first and goal at the 1. Yeah, this offense doing a really good job running the ball. I think 100 yards was for total rushing yards, but still, LC3's got a lot of rushing yards as well. And here they go, a fake fullback dive and in for a touchdown goes the rookie Malcolm McDaniels IV. And with that, the Thunderbirds will score and take the lead, and an extra point will put them up by 4. That was a great play call right there. Defense bit on that all the way, and here goes the extra point to put them up 7-3. Nobody gets through, and it's good. So the Thunderbirds, they're on top. A fantastic drive by LC3 in the offense, and they cap off a 65-yard drive with a touchdown in 7 plays. Yeah, it definitely was a great play call, man. I liked it. Here goes the kickoff. This one's going to be fielded at about the 3-yard line. And Freeney is going to be taken down at the 24. Just seen somebody submitted a draft player. Appreciate your submission, and hopefully he gets picked up. Thanks to Jay for keeping us updated on the games. Here we go, first down and 10. They're going to run the ball, and he'll get it to the 27, for a gain of 3. So the Crusaders now down here. Let's see if Ben Wakefield can lead his team down the field. Of course, he's not the scramblings type of quarterback that LC3 is. He usually just gets it done with his arm. He's been a little bit inaccurate, though, today. Second down and 7. Here goes a handoff, and Joseph Epps just going to get it to the 29-yard line. Short gain there, and it's now 3rd and 5. So a big third down here for San Diego. Can they pick up this first down? Looks like they're setting up the receiver screen. It's not there. And he takes the wise decision to throw it out of bounds. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Thunderbirds defense gets the stop, so they'll have to punt it away. And let's see if the Thunderbirds can get another score on the board. Got to be hot off that last drive that they had for the touchdown. So momentum is definitely right now swinging their way. So here goes the punt. This one high into the air, straight down the middle. And he's got some blockers, so here goes DeAndre Can on the return. It's a pretty solid return. Gets it out to the 38-yard line, and the offense going to trot back out onto the field. And so here goes the offense. Ronnie Nickens running pretty well today. He's been able to break a lot of tackles. So far, 10 carries for 40 yards. This 1,000-yard rusher on the season just absolutely has been phenomenal. And is the Marshawn Lynch, I could say, of the RFL. There's no exact date of the RFL draft, but the draft will be in February. I know that. Here goes a throw to the flats, and that's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play as he gets it out to his running back / fullback Bowen for a gain of 6. Yep, that's Michael Bowen right there in the flats. He was wide open. And he should have probably tried to tight rope that sideline a little bit more. Possibly could have picked up a first down. Either way, it's a nice gain of 6, and it's now 2nd down and 4. Under center here is LC3. He's going to look to try to pass it. Throws, and that's a open tight end. I believe that's Tremont Screen. And that's going to be a first down for the Thunderbirds. That's his first catch of the day. What about Tremont Screen? His first reception right there. He's been a key offensive weapon here for the Thunderbirds this season. Right there, comes up with a huge first down. No, you don't need to own NCAA 14. You can submit a player, but NCAA 14 is good for highlights. So if you have highlights on NCAA 14, that'll be good. But a sack causing a fumble, and the Crusaders going to fall on it. LC3 is down 2. He's slow to get up. And I don't know what he was thinking on that play. He's holding his back, and hopefully this isn't too bad of an injury. He did take a full-out onslaught shot to his lower back. And that's not looking good. He's up there with the trainer. He might not be able to return in this one. And that's the guy who needed to get it done here for the Thunderbirds. And man, that's going to suck if he's not unable to return. Who knows what the backup's going to do here for the Thunderbirds. His first down and 10. Here goes Ben Wakefield. Pressure's coming, and down he goes for a sack. He'll be down at the 44-yard line, losing 11 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 21. You say, how do you get them in a college jersey, though? Oh, he said, then how do I make a player? You don't have to. All you have to do is fill out the application, player. That's all you got to do. If you go to the website, fill out the application, then you don't need any highlights at all of the player at all. You can take a photo of the player. You don't even need to take a photo of the player either. So, yeah, you don't have to really worry about that. You could just fill out the application, and he's already entered into the draft. Here goes a run, and there goes Joseph Epps. Tripped up, and he'll be down at the 38-yard line. Nice run. But they're still going to need 15 yards to get a first down. It's now 3rd and 15 for San Diego. Yeah, you can only make one player, too. Just want to make sure that that's clear. And I know if guys send multiple players from different emails because the website lets me know. With 3rd down and 15, we've reached a 2-minute warning here in the first half. And the Thunderbirds are up. They lost their starting quarterback, LC3. And who knows how this game's going to end up. So here we are back to the action. The Thunderbirds have the ball here at the 38-yard line. And they need 15 yards if they want to keep this drive alive. In the backfield by himself is Wakefield. He's going to look to throw. He has an open guy in the flats, and he'll be taken out of bounds at the 32. Going to be an injury also on the field. And it's now 4th and 8. I believe that put them in field goal range at least, so they should be able to get some points to cap off this drive with something. Oh, as far as a position that you guys should not submit into the RFL draft, please do not send a quarterback. I'm telling you guys right now, not all the quarterbacks that's been submitted already will get drafted. I mean, there's over 30 quarterbacks submitted in the RFL draft. You know that not that many teams are going to be picked up. So don't submit any more quarterbacks if you want your guy to have a chance to get drafted. Well, here goes a long field goal kick as Halterman is able to nail it from a good distance. He already hit one from a long 55 yards away. And there he is, hitting another field goal kick here for his second points, for 6 points so far in the game. He's got all the points for the Crusaders. Here goes the Crusaders, though, kicking it off to the Thunderbirds. They're going to be without LC3, though. Let's see what this backup quarterback does. And there goes a hard shot as Kayan just gets absolutely destroyed at the 23-yard line. Good thing he held on to it. And so here goes the offense. I don't know why they're showing C.J. Jordan. He's not the feature back for the Thunderbirds. He's actually the 3rd string running back for the Thunderbirds. And it's actually Ronnie Nickens is going to step out onto the field. But in for the injured LC3 Oh, look at this, his first pass. He throws it out to DeAndre Kane, and he will not be caught. Touchdown, Toronto. Wow, that's how you start a game right there. The backup comes in his very first pass. He throws a touchdown going the distance. Wow. LC3 couldn't get the ball to Kane, but right there, this quarterback puts that one right on the money, and the Thunderbirds stretch their lead. And Kane was absolutely wide open. That was man-to-man coverage with a linebacker. You do not want to cover DeAndre Kane with a linebacker. If you see him in the slot, you already know something's up. And so they took advantage of that. And the quarterback right there coming up big. Touchdown on his first pass. That was a great pass right there. What's good, Clifton General? He said, do you upgrade XP sliders so players can progress faster? Oh yeah, I definitely do work with the XP sliders. I use the ones that are relevant on Operation Sports. And I still got to work on some things that I want to do for the league, because I want it to be where, guys who have players in the league can actually, get in contact with me and see where they want to use their XP points and stuff like that. But I'm still working on ideas for the league. I can tell you one thing, though. Season 3 of the RFL is going to be a lot of new additions to this league. But coming back out onto the field is the offense of the Crusaders. Their defense just gave up a long touchdown pass, and they're back down some more points here. So now, instead of being within 1, they're down by 8. It's first down and 1. Here goes a throw. Gets it out to Wisney, and he'll be down at the 30. Cowboys up 3-0 over the Raiders. That looks like that's going to... I got a feeling that's going to be a low-scoring game, man. He said just submitted a cornerback. How many in the draft? As far as corner, I don't know the exact number of how many cornerbacks are in the draft, but I know it's like something like, like in the teens or maybe in the 20s. I'm not really sure. It's not that many, though. You got a chance to get drafted in that position, though. Not too many corners have been sent, though. There goes a throw out of the backfield again. Joseph Epps with a stiff arm, and he's able to get it out past the 30 for a short gain of 2, and now it's 3rd and 6 for San Diego. Shotgun here for Wakefield. He's going to look to try to get this 6 yards. Here goes a throw, and there goes a catch, and that's going to set up 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at the 47. Big play made right there by Lindsey Hardison, and here they go, moving down the field with their 2-minute offense. Wakefield looking, checks down, gets it down to Epps. And there goes another first down for the Crusaders. And a timeout is going to be burnt with 56 seconds remaining on the clock. This is looking like one of those games again, you guys. Very competitive. The Thunderbirds looking like they can get it done with their backup quarterback as well. The least submitted position, I can't even think of that off there. It's all on my computer, which I will get fixed on Thursday, thank God. Well, not on Thursday, but probably in a couple weeks. So, yeah, I'll definitely be more accurate and be able to remember what the, how many players are actually submitted in a position. So, got to make sure I get that fixed first, and I'll definitely let you guys know, what it is. So a gain of 7 now sets up 2nd down and 3. Shotgun here once again for Wakefield. He's going to look to throw. He's got some good protection, and there he goes. A open receiver across the middle as he finds Wisney. And Wisney's been making some big catches here. Looks like they're going to be able to tie this game up probably. If they can score, they'll probably most likely go for the 2 points. Time still ticking. Under a minute here. Wakefield's going to drop back. Here goes a throw, and it's a completion to an offensive lineman. He actually hangs on to it, and it's a pickup at 5. Gets it to the lineman Moyer. There goes Wakefield again, looking to throw. Lost this one up for the end zone, and it's a touchdown for San Diego. What a drive by Ben Wakefield. Absolutely beautiful touch pass right there. And what about the tight end Wisney keeping his feet in bounds? He was excellent on that drive as well. Came up with some big catches. And then look at this. They are glad to have him back. Yep, he got both the feet in bounds, as you can see right there. He stepped out just later, and there will be no booth review. So that was an obvious touchdown, and here goes the extra point. They're not going to try to go for two, so they'll still be down by a point. And the score now is 14-13. That was an excellent 2-minute drive right there by San Diego. And I guess they're perfectly fine with going into the second half without being up. Remember, the Thunderbirds are without their starting quarterback, LC3, so that can really affect these guys offensively. The backup quarterback, though, did come into the game his first play and threw a deep touchdown pass to DeAndre Cain. And so let's see if he can make something happen here. It's only 16 seconds left, so they might just play it smart. They got the lead, and they can just take it into the half while they're up. Good return there by Cain. It's 12 seconds left on the clock. And coming back out onto the field, this backup quarterback now getting his chance to shine. It's Jared Graback. That's a weird last name. His last name is actually spelled G-R-B-A-C. Well, here he is looking to pass again, and he actually completes that one with pressure all around him. Graback actually is making some pretty good solid passes here. Not too bad of an overall quarterback at 77 overall, as I can see here from the app. So he might not be that bad in place of LC3. Second down and 7. Time is ticking. This will most likely be the last play. He's going to go deep. This one down the field and intercepted by the Crusaders. And that's going to take us into the second half. It was an amazing first half between these two teams. Very competitive. The Thunderbirds on top of the Crusaders by a point, 14-13. You said that there was a player in the NFL with that last name. Yeah, how do you say that? Is it Graback? Am I saying it right? I hope I am. Well, here's a look at the highlights, man. Very competitive game in that first half. The Thunderbirds were able to score the first touchdown points right there with Malcolm McDaniels. And then the backup Graback comes in, throws a beautiful touchdown pass out to DeAndre Cain. That stretched their lead 14-6. And then Crusaders were able to cap off a beautiful drive by Ben Wakefield. He just slung it down the field, made some huge plays, and it really got sparked off with that play right there to Hardison. And it capped off with this beautiful touchdown pass over the middle. Nobody was there, wide open. Beautiful touch pass by Wakefield to Wisney. And that's where we are right now. Final with the score going into the second half. The score 14-13. What's good, Andrew C? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So here goes the kickoff. This one's going to be fielded at the 1. And down past the 25 goes DeAndre Cain. You said, how was I able to transfer all the playoff stats? I didn't transfer the stats, but I did transfer the players over. Here goes Jared Graback. 3 for 4, 80 yards and a touchdown on the day. With his opportunity to shine here for the Thunderbirds. They actually picked him up from free agency. This was not the original backup from Madden 17, so good thing they do have him. Here goes Graback. Here goes a pass over the middle. And there goes a completion as he gets it out to Cain. You said just created an O guard. Yeah, definitely if anybody submits an offensive lineman in the RFL, they're going to get picked up. Not a lot of... I believe there's only like 3 guys who are submitting that offensive lineman in the draft. You know, that's up to you guys if you want to have a lineman in the draft. Not going to really be able to see him do much. But, I mean, of course, probably be part of a really good, blocking offensive line. But here on second down, they run the ball with Nickens, and he gets taken down short of the first, and he's slow to get up. And so there goes Nickens on the sideline. Helmet is off. At least he's not with the trainer, so it seems like he's going to be able to make it back for the Thunderbirds. That's a key player that they are going to need. But in for his place comes the rookie submitted draft player, Malcolm McDaniels IV out of Florida State. Let's see what he does with his opportunity to start. And here goes a run, and he picks up the first down as he gets it to the 40. Malcolm McDaniels, one thing I can say about him, he is a home run type of back. He's got some serious speed, And he's already got a touchdown so far on the day after that fake fullback dive pitch out to him for the touchdown, the first touchdown in the game. So one thing I can say, they got themselves a really good solid backup back, excuse me. Both being rookies though. First down, they're going to run the ball, and here goes Malcolm McDaniels. He'll get it down to the midfield at the 50, and as an explosive run so far, he's averaging some good yards as he has 4 carries for 29 yards so far. What's good, BD Deadman? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Really competitive game we got right here. The Thunderbirds on top, looking to try to extend their lead by more than just a point, as the score is currently 14-13. What's good, Carolina fan? Appreciate you coming through the stream. It's first down and 10 after the run by McDaniels. Now here they are at the midfield mark. There goes a throw, gets it out to McDaniels, and this one's not going to be a positive play. He'll lose 4 yards on the play, and now it's second down and 14 for the Thunderbirds. Pressure was kind of coming in hot there for the Thunderbirds. Rebeck felt he had to hurry up and throw it somewhere, but that throw goes for a loss of yards, so he was better off probably just sitting in the pocket a little bit longer, probably trying to find if somebody was open, if not, just throwing the ball away. But still, they got a couple more downs left here. It's second down and 14. There they go. Quebec dropping back, and an inaccurate pass. That one could have been dangerous. Had the cornerback Ashmore actually been paying attention and he made a play on that ball, that could have been an interception going the other way for San Diego. But luckily he wasn't. And it's now third down and 15 for the Crusaders. Can Quebec get it done here with his arm and pick up his first down? Here goes Quebec looking to throw. He's got some good protection. Takes a shot, and this one's off the mark. Incomplete, and the Thunderbirds are going to have to punt it away. Really good solid defense there by the San Diego Crusaders. And the Thunderbirds are going to have to see if they can at least get a really good solid punt, paying them somewhere near their goal line to help out their defense. So here goes the punt. This one high into the air, going to the right. And not the best of punts, as it will have them at the 30. And so coming back out onto the field, Ben Wakefield. He's had himself a pretty solid game since coming back from injury. His team is so far trailing by just a point, 14-13, but a good drive here. If they could get some points, they can take the lead. And so first play, they run the ball with Joseph Epps, and he's able to get it past the 35 to the 38 for a gain of 8. So a really good run there. What's good, Kevin Shields? Yep, trying my best to act like a commentator, man. Pretty good at it, though. Trying to make it feel like a real, game atmosphere. Here we go, second down and 2. It's a handoff. He's got space. There goes Joseph Epps. One man to beat. Tries to catch him with a spin move, and down he goes. But he does get across midfield, and he does pick up a crucial first down right there for the Crusaders. Really wasn't a crucial first down to get. It was second down. But here we go, first down and 10 at the 48. They're going to come out I formation. There they go, a handoff, and once again, it's a call to Joseph Epps. Not much to get here this time, as he'll be brought down for a short gain of 2 yards. And so now with that short gain, it's now second down and 8 here for San Diego. Moving really good down the field. If they can cap off this drive with points, they can get the lead. So here goes Wakefield looking to throw. Guns it, and that's going to be a first down as he's able to find Lindsey Hardison down at the 33. And what about Wakefield? He's been pretty good today. 16 of 23, 162 yards passing. Hasn't thrown an interception as of late. So he's done a great job on his first game back. My favorite team as far as NFL-wise, is the Steelers. And I'm sad that we took that loss to the Patriots, man. That was a bummer, man. That was a bad way to lose. But anyway, first down and 10 here for San Diego. Here goes Wakefield. Play action. Pressure's coming, and he will throw it. Dangerous pass there. He tried to get it to Joseph Epps, but that one's going to be dropped in his second down. He said, boo, Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys, man. Yeah, I really don't like them either. Submitted a draft player. That's what's up, man. Appreciate the submission. Hopefully, your guy does get drafted. Like I said, so many players have been drafted in this league. Has entered the draft, excuse me, for this league. So I cannot guarantee you that your guy's going to get picked up. Most guys won't, to be honest. Like I said, over 130 submissions. And so, not to mention, you got CPU players in the league as well. So, high chance that some guys won't get picked up. Still, most of the guys, though, that submitted will. Third down and 6. Here they go. And down he goes for a sack. That's going to bring up now 4th down as Malone came up with the sack to bring up a punting situation for the Crusaders. That was a big play that needed to be made, as they are going to have an opportunity to get the ball back. And not only that, they push him out of field goal range. Player say, I just submitted a player into the draft I have fair confidence in. I think, yeah, he should have a shot, man. He should have a shot. So here goes the punt. This one angling out towards the right, and it goes out of bounds at the 18. So a pretty good punt there. Leads to get some inside the 20. And back out onto the field comes this Thunderbirds offense. Rebecca so far for the Thunderbirds has been fantastic, really. I mean, he's only 4 of 7, but he's made some good passes. And his team still has this lead here. They're up by a point, though, so they got to try to make something happen. Here they go, play action. Grebeck looking, throws, and there he goes. A drop pass, though. Try to squeeze that one into DeAndre Cahan, but he couldn't hang on in the traffic, and that brings up 2nd down and 10. That was some nice contact also by Carol Corbeck, the linebacker. He forced the incomplete pass there. And now that's going to bring up 2nd down. Second down and 10 here for the Thunderbirds. After the incomplete pass, shotgun is Grebeck. There's a handoff and up the middle. It looks like they got Ronnie Nickens back. And he does come back, picks up a nice gain of 6 in his 3rd down and 4. So 4 yards they're going to need here for this 3rd down in order to keep their drive alive. There goes Grebeck looking to try to throw for it. And there he goes with an open receiver. And it's going to be a 1st down for Toronto. He's able to find his wide receiver Kilgo coming across the middle on a nice little easy dig route. I wouldn't call it a dig, it was short. It was a little in route. And he comes up with the 1st down. They should have made a Watt, brother. It's a pretty good idea, as long as it's not an actual person in real life. I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure it's no actual pro players. I want to have my own like generic league with guys who aren't real. But anyway, 1st down. They're going to run the ball with Ronnie Nickens, and Cole Bacon does a great job of holding containment of that edge. Brings them down for a loss of 2, and it's now 2nd down and 12. You see how many receivers spots in the draft? Like I said, man, I can't really tell you exactly where it is. Look at that pancake, though. Too bad it still resulted in a loss. But I can't tell you exactly how many players, as of right now, off the top of my head, in each position is in there. But I know receivers, I think they got like 23, maybe 24 right now that has been submitted. It's second down. They try to run the ball with Ronnie Nickens, and he'll go down at the 29. And so nothing really to get there, and they'll be facing a 3rd and long situation. Appreciate the submission, Andrew C. Thanks for coming through to the channel. Glad you found it. I know defensive ends, I believe, got some spots, player. Here goes a high snap. They try to catch this defense with a draw play, but that doesn't work at all. Malcolm McDaniels is going to be taken down for a loss, and it's now 4th and 12, and the Thunderbirds are going to have to punt it away. My man Jay with the updates here, man. He's efficient. Yeah, you're doing really good with the updates, my guy. Keeping me posted. That's what's up. 4th down and 12. Here goes the punt. And the Crusaders going to be getting it and returning. He's tripped up, and Freeney will bring his offense out at the 23. And so out comes this offense. Here's a look at Joseph Epps, who's got to be the starter here at running back for the Crusaders. A little bit of a rough day for him. He's broken off some good runs, but as far as what he's averaging, not really solid. He's already got 21 carries on the day. 1st down and 10. Here goes a handoff, and there goes a great job by the offensive line up front as he'll rip off a huge run for a 1st down and 10 at the 42. And that just helped his average out a lot, as he'll get close to averaging 4 yards. That puts him at 76 off of 22 carries. Look at this offensive line. They just absolutely did work up front. Bodies on the floor. That whole defensive line got absolutely pancaked. And that's going to set up a huge 1st down. That's the tight end right there pancaking somebody. Look at Wisney. LC3 actually went to Oregon. He's an actual YouTube player. Like, his name is Leonard Corbin III. I don't know if you watched him before on YouTube, but he was a Road to Glory series. I can't remember the name of the channel, the guy who made him. But he submitted him into the draft, and he got picked up by the Thunderbirds. And he's been a great quarterback for them this season. Had a great, fantastic rookie season. A forced fumble right there after a big shot by Kramer. And they are lucky to get that fumble back. Here's another look at it. Boom! Kramer just comes in and lays the boom on Joseph Epps. Right on the ball. Luckily for the Crusaders, they get it back, and it's 3rd and 6 at the 46. He said work for NBC. Shoot, I wish. There goes a throw, and the catch is going to be made by Wisney. That's a great catch in traffic. But they're going to say he fell inches short. So that was a great job there by Wayne Norman. Actually, that was Kramer right there on the tackle. He's got 8 tackles solo so far on the day. So he's been all over the place making some big tackles. And they're going to have to punt it away. And they will not fake it. They'll just kick this one. We saw a fake already before today. And the score is still staying where it is. A much lower scoring game than the other ones that we've seen. No points yet scored in the 3rd quarter. I don't know why they got LC3 running out onto the field. I don't know if he's coming back or not. And no, that's just a crazy animation. What's good, brother and brother sports? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Here goes a handoff. And Ronnie Nickens going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Actually, he'll get right back to it. No gain. Looked like he lost a couple yards. Probably lost half a yard. And it's 2nd down. So the Carolina Panthers are up for sale. What you mean by they're up for sale? 2nd down and 10. Here goes a throw. Completion out to Tremont Scrine, the tight end. He'll get it to the 21. But it's still going to be a 3rd down situation here for the Thunderbirds. They need 8. Here goes Grebeck looking. Pressure's coming, and he runs straight into Cole Bacon, and that's going to be his second sack of the game. And so that's going to bring up 4th down. The Thunderbirds got to punt it. You don't have a PSN? Oh, man. I still got to work things out with the coaching thing anyway, as far as what I'm going to do for next season. So just don't submit a coaching application yet. I'm still working on some ways to innovate that part of the league and, make it more enjoyable. I got a lot of things on the way, though, coming for this league in Season 3, man. Can't wait to introduce them to you guys. Of course, that's all going to come after we claim our 2nd relocation championship team. And, man, so far this playoff has been amazing, though. How about the games we've been seeing? Here goes Ben Wakefield. Pressure's coming. He gets the ball off, and that one's going to be incomplete. Of course, he had a couple of Thunderbird defenders all in his face, so not an easy pass to make there. And it was good coverage also. Here goes a handoff, and Joseph Epps gets it to the 48 for about a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd down and 5 for the Crusaders. And also, as far as the coaching goes, it's not a guarantee that you get that job just because you filled out an application. I definitely do have to qualify a person for that. It's good to get an application, but there's going to be a series of things I'm going to do with guys who send some who sends applications, because this coaching position that I got going up is going to be the real deal, you guys. Okay, so like this is going to be like a job. All right, you're going to have to create your own playbook for one. You're going to have to create your own schemes. It's a lot that comes with the coaching job here in the RFL. So it's nothing easy. All that wasn't introduced here in Season 2 coming in with the coaches that I currently have. But that's coming in Season 3. So I'm not just going to put anybody in that position. So off the rip, if you're like a kid that's like 14 or something, I don't recommend you putting in a coaching application. I doubt that you're going to get the job, unless you really know what you're talking about and really know what you're doing in that aspect. But yeah, so that's how it is with the coaching spot. So I wouldn't quite fill that out unless you know how to handle all that. Now, I really don't know which guy you should send, Matt. Whichever guy you feel like will have an immediate impact, you might as well send that person. Here we go, 2nd down and 8. Here goes a screen. Nice chop block there by the lineman. And that's going to set up 1st and 10 at the 35. And also with that play, that's going to end the 3rd quarter. It's the 4th and final quarter, you guys. A competitive game. Nobody scored in the 3rd. The score is still 14-13. Who is going to come out on top of this game? He said, never mind about the coaching job. Yeah, I know, man, because I'm trying to make this an actual competitive league where people, even though it's an offline franchise deal, it's not really going to be an offline franchise deal. Dudes are really going to be coaches and things like that. So it's not an easy job, I can tell you that. And you got to keep in constant contact with me. I had to cut some guys off of the RFL as being coaches already because they didn't communicate with me. They didn't do what they were supposed to do as far as keeping up with the team or even ask, about stuff. So yeah, that's why it's not going to be an easy job to get. So don't just fill out for it just because you want to have involvement. You're better off just submitting a draft player and hoping that he can be a great player in this league. Say I coach 12-year-olds, maybe. Oh, you're not 12, are you? Are you saying you're 12? I don't think you're 12. No, I don't think you're 12, Mike. You saying you coach 12-year-olds? If you do, well, yeah, you're definitely over the age limit to be able to be a coach. So you don't got to worry about that if that's the case. But it's 3rd down now here for Toronto. Ball's at the 35-yard line. They need 10 yards if they want to keep this drive alive. 3 receivers out to the right. Here goes Grebeck looking to try to pass. Got some space, and he's off the target on that play. And that brings up 4th down. Great defense there by the San Diego Crusaders. Everybody seemed like they were covered up well. The offensive line by the Thunderbirds gave great protection, to be honest, right there. He said, no, I'm 25. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, no problem. I'm 22, so yeah, I'm fairly young. And that's why I want to make sure that this league is like official, like for people who are, you know, efficient as far as being a coach. Is like this is going to be like an actual league. That was the whole purpose of me creating the RFL, was to make it where it could be a separate league, virtual, bringing virtual, you know, football to reality, making it where people who may not have the opportunity to play football in life or go pro, which most people won't, you know, can have a chance to be a part of a league like that. So that was the whole purpose of me creating this league, though. Here we go, first down and 10. Wakefield doesn't get rid of the ball, and he is going to be sacked by Ben Malone for a loss of 9. That's the 4th sack on the day for Toronto. You said people get paid. No, this is more of just a league for, like, you know, for fun. I mean, if you don't want to, you know, have, I mean, if you want to be paid to be a coach, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a job I'm giving out here. I'm not paying guys to be coaches. So it's just a fun league to be a part of if you want to feel like you're actually immersed in a pro style league. So yeah, I'm definitely not paying guys to be coaches. You know, I'm not getting paid, so why would I, you know, pay guys to be coaches? So yeah, that's how it is. But after that run there by the fullback, it's now 3rd and 15 at the 5-yard line for the Crusaders. Here goes Wakefield looking to try to pick up 15 yards, and that pass is off the mark. With that incomplete pass, it's 4th down, and the Crusaders are going to have to punt it away. How about these defenses, man? They've been playing very good. The third quarter, still there was no points scored. We're here in the 4th, and still nobody's offense has been able to crack off for big plays or go down the field to get any, or have an opportunity to really put up some more points there in this game. So here goes a punt. DeAndre Can going to field it and gets it out across midfield to the 48. Say your favorite team, the Celtic Tigers? Yeah, they're a really good, solid team, man. What's the cameraman doing? At least we've seen that a lot less so far, but these camera angles on Madden 18, man, I tell you, terrible. It's first down and 10 at the 48-yard line here for the Thunderbirds. Really good field position. They got to make something happen. Here they go. Great blocking off the edge. Stiff arm. And out of bounds goes Ronnie Nickens. That's a big first down. Of course, don't mind the overlay right there as far as the ranking. But they do have over 395 yards of total offense. So this offense has been doing a fantastic job today, despite not having LC3. Grebeck has really been impressive. There goes Grebeck looking, throws over the middle. And that's a hard shot he'll take, but he will hang on for a gain of 4. And that's Kilgo. He's made a couple of big catches here today for the Thunderbirds. And now it's 2nd down and 6. You said you like the Sentinels? Yeah, Sentinels are a pretty good team. The one thing that I would like to see them get better at, though, is their quarterback. Reed Wagner, he's a 99 overall quarterback, but he did not play like it this season. And I could say that's a big reason on why they didn't make it into the playoffs. Well, here we go, 2nd down and 6. It's a handoff to Ronnie Nickens. And he's going to be dropped at the 33 for a loss. We'll lose 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8 here for Toronto. He'll go with a draw play. Wow. Not a good play call there. Also going to be an injury. And that's going to now bring up a field goal attempt. At least we'll probably most likely be able to see some points again being on the board as they'll try this kick from 50 yards out. Yeah, Red Dragon's a solid team too, man. 15 in one season. That's just amazing. Here goes the kick. It's up and it's good. So the Thunderbirds finally able to put some more points on the board. They'll extend their lead up now to 4. The score now 17-3. You said, what's the best player? I honestly can't pinpoint who the best player is in the RFL, but there's a lot of them. You can think of guys like Drake Crowell, the quarterback for the Celtic Tigers. Hunter Mackey, even though he dipped off the last 5 games for the Riverhawks and cost them a chance to be in the playoffs. But still, he's a solid, good player. And he's a quarterback for the Riverhogs. They got some big players, a lot of players here in the league, man. But those guys definitely, off the top of my head, are the real deal. And in the future, man, I'm really thinking on bringing a lot of big things to this league, like even making a top 100 list of the best players and things like that. Of course, that's going to take a lot of work, but that's all going to be coming to this league in the future, man. I'm telling you. And look at that hit right there by Kramer. He's been delivering some big shots. He made Joseph Epps fumble before, but right there, he hangs on to it. But man, that was a big hit. Yep, I'm definitely going to be making some type of awards. It's going to be a lot more awards this season because there's actually an AFC and NFC award for players, and then there's going to be you guys voting for the RFL like legit award between the AFC and NFC award winners. You got to choose between those two on who gets the overall award title. Like say for instance, you got the AFC. Like for instance, let me get my paper here that I got. Like, for instance, for Rookie of the Year this season, I don't know if Dreon is here. I know he would be hyped, but Felton Lewis actually won Rookie of the Year on the AFC side. And then as far as the NFC side, Chase McCoy won Rookie of the Year. So they won those awards, but as far as the official awards, like for the RFL, it's up to the community to vote. So I'm going to put these two guys up and stuff like that. I'm going to put the AFC and NFC winners, and you guys got to vote between the two players on who gets the legit actual award. So that's how I got it planned out. And that's going to be on Twitter. But here we go. First down and 10. They go with a draw play, and there's Joseph Epps getting it down to the 43-yard line. It's first and 10. That was a nice run right there by Epps. Low snap here, another run with Joseph Epps. He looks a little tired there, really slow. But I mean, this guy's been a workhorse today for the Crusaders. He's over 100 yards rushing at 115 on 29 carries. So they've given him a lot of touches today. Of course, he's got to be their starter. He's the only back that they have, so expect these guys to most likely pick somebody up. So what college did Epps attend? I really don't know off the bat. But here goes a shot, and there goes a wide open receiver. It's the tight end getting open right there. On the outside, that's Wesley Winters. And what about the Crusaders on this drive? A big drive. They could take the lead. Down by 4 points. A field goal won't give them the lead. They'll still be down by 1. I'm pretty sure they want to cap this one off with 6. Here goes Ben Wakefield. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and it's a touchdown for San Diego. And just like that, the Crusaders finally come back, and they are on top of the Thunderbirds by 2. An extra point, if it's good, will put them up by a field goal. A fantastic drive right there by the Crusaders. They were able to answer back to the field goal that the Thunderbirds had after neither team scored in the third quarter. And now here goes the extra point. They'll put them up by 3. Nobody gets through. The kick is up, and it's good. So your current score, the San Diego Crusaders on top here at home of the Toronto Thunderbirds, 20-17. Here goes the kick. This one going to be taken out of the end zone by Kayan. Spins off the first tackle. And there he is, dragging a couple of Crusader defenders past the 30. Really good return there. What's good, Kyle? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. YouTube Marksy 2. Here goes Grebeck back out onto the field. 8 for 13, 117 yards. He has the 1 interception, but he also has a touchdown. So, for the most part, he played solid in place of LC3. He said, do you know the 12-19 gif? No, I don't know what the 12-19 gif is. Here goes Ryan Nickens running the ball as he gets it to the 38 for a gain of 7. And it's now second down and 3 for the Thunderbirds. Under center here is Grebeck. We're going to motion Tyrone Connor into the formation. And here they go, throwing it out to the flats, and that's going to be enough for a first down. A smart decision there by Grebeck. Just hurries up, throws that one into the flats. An easy first down pickup as he gets it to Chantrell Romberg, the tight end. And they are going to move the chains with that play. So it's 1st and 10 at the 44. What's good, Michael? I don't think I said what's up to you, man. I know, man, the Steelers definitely got cheated on, man. Just now seen your comment from earlier. Here goes a throw and an off-the-mark throw right there by Jared Grebeck. Sails that one high, and it's 2nd down and 10. You said, do every player get drafted? No. Every player got drafted last season because there was only 26 submissions into the league as far as the draft. But this season, he like tripled that. We definitely did more than triple that. We like 5 times that. We got over 130 submissions, probably over 140 now. There's been some guys submitting players today and yesterday, so it's a lot of draft players. So I know for a fact not every player is going to get drafted. But on 2nd down, another inaccurate pass right there, and we got ourselves a couple of heated up players there on the field going at it. So an incomplete pass there. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Thunderbirds. He says the draft going to longer. You mean is the draft going to be longer? It should be. I mean, with all these submissions. Last season, all I did was make a video of everybody that got drafted in the RFL, and that was pretty long. And unfortunately, like I said, you guys, until I can, I get things going for this league as far as setting up my Patreon and hopefully getting a good amount of followers and pledges, this league will definitely blow up as far as being able to finally live stream a draft. I can't do that because I need to buy a software that costs a lot of money to be able to make the draft the way I want it to. But just know that's all coming in the future, you guys. I just can't wait to get to season 3. The off season, I'm going to be doing a lot of work. Here goes Grebeck looking, throws over the middle, and it's a wide open receiver for a touchdown, and he just absolutely missed him. Look at the coach right there. He is hyped up. That was a missed opportunity. That was an easy 6 for the Thunderbirds. They could have got their lead right back. And he just sailed that one too high and missed him. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Here goes a draw. Ronnie Nickens gets it inside the 30 to the 28 for a gain of just 2. You said he won Pac-12 champ. That's what's up, man. But like I said, it's not going to be up to me who gets drafted and everything. The CPU for the teams that don't have actual coaches, they're going to choose the players. And look at this. What's going on with Grebeck? He just sits in the pocket, takes the sack, and now it's 4th and 19 at the 40. That even pushed him out of field goal range. Terrible decision right there to just hang on to the ball. And that's really going to cost the Thunderbirds. You said, can I sim draft and stream? No, I don't want to do that. I want to have my own presentation like how I did for the draft the last time. That presentation was dope. It felt like a real draft. The only thing is that it wasn't live streamed. So I definitely don't want to have a basic live stream just showing who got drafted. I want people to feel like they got drafted like how I did on the last video of the RFL draft, man. I mean, I put everything into that draft. I even had the draft sounds, the sound effects of when the draft picks in. I had the 3D announcer announcing the names. Had the crowd getting hyped when the name got called. That was real. So I want to. If it's not like that, I'm not going to do the draft any other way. So in order for me to do a live stream, I need to get this software. It's Wirecast live streaming. I want to get the official pro Wirecast live streaming so that way I can actually be able to do those things. And I won't accept anything less, though. But here goes a sack in the end zone, and it's a safety. And the Thunderbirds going to get the ball back. And hold up a minute. Ben Wakefield is injured. Huge shot coming off the edge. And now we got both the starting quarterbacks down. Looks like they may be out, too. He said, hi, I missed the other game. I saw Twitter. Also, cool, man. Appreciate you coming through the live stream, though, Deadman Star Chain. Definitely means a lot. You said, is there a video I can watch it? Yeah, of course. It's just go on my channel. It's called the RFL Draft. It should be the second most viewed video of mine. So, yeah, second or third, something up there. So check that out. It's definitely there. You'll be able to see how the draft went. At that time, I didn't have too much of a good mic, so the sound quality wasn't all that great as far as me talking about the draft picks. But it's going to be a lot better this season. And so, you know, just look at that. That's just absolutely amazing. First down and 10 here for the Thunderbirds. Ball's at the 37. Pump fake here. And here goes Grebeck. He's going to throw it out, and that one's going to be a tackle for a loss. You said, can I? Oh, yeah, of course you can donate, Mike. But as of right now, I do have the Patreon up, but wait for me to actually push it out on the channel and get everybody knowing what you can do as far as being a Patreon for this channel. But being a pledger actually offers a lot, like as far as getting a coaching job and a lot of extra things that non-pledgers won't be able to do. Like you can submit more than one draft player. It's a lot of stuff that's coming to this league, man. I'm excited about it. I can't tell everything yet. I'm keeping it as a surprise. But yeah, I appreciate that though, Mike, man. But yeah, just wait a little bit until, you know, I get that out there. Well, look at this pass right there by Grebeck. It's a huge reception, and now he's inside the 30 at the 27. What a pass. What's good, Sean Rivas? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. He said, finally, I get to catch another. Yeah, man. It's been a huge game. Down just a point is the Thunderbirds, and off the edge comes the Crusaders defense, and that's a sack by Payne. He just came in there free. A nice blitz call. I guess the offensive line did not do a good job picking that one up. They looked like they had enough guys to block it, but great job right there by Payne getting in. And here goes a completion, and that's now going to bring up third down for the Thunderbirds. And we have reached the 2-minute warning, you guys. This game is almost over, and it's been a competitive one here. The Thunderbirds just down by a point. The score is 19-20. Even a field goal here will give these guys the lead, but it won't give them any type of security, as they'll only be up by 2. And then if the Crusaders could hurry up, drive down the field and score, they could kick a field goal and win it. There we go, third down and 12. A shot for the end zone. He had a wide open guy again, and he just put way too much air there. Incomplete. And now it's fourth down. They're going to have to settle for the field goal. This one's going to be a 47-yarder. Here goes the kick. It's up, and it's good. So with that, Toronto retakes the lead. The score is 22-20. So the Thunderbirds are up, you guys. You guys think they're going to be able to hold on to this lead? A field goal will give the Crusaders their lead back, though, and that's not going to help them out. A face mask, obvious one right there. That's going to give this offense 15 yards. And, yep, that's going to be a face mask, 15 yards added on the penalty on top of where they got it to. That's Clifton Donnell, the safety, pushing them now at the 43-yard line. That's excellent field position. What's good, YouTube Gamer 78? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Pistol formation here. Here goes the backup for the Crusaders. He's going to take off. Chris Worthington, stiff arm as he gets it to the 47. And if you guys do remember Chris Worthington throughout the season for the Crusaders, he's a sketchy quarterback, man. Does not do a good job of taking care of the ball. Usually gets a lot of turnovers. And here goes a ball thrown up into the air, and it almost got intercepted. That could have been huge for the Thunderbirds, but ends up falling to the turf, incomplete, and it's 3rd and 5. And this is what I'm talking about here. Not a smart decision to put this much air on the ball. I guess he tried to get it there over the head of the defender, and that is lucky it wasn't intercepted. And it was thrown behind Vondre Freedy right there, tipped right off his hand. And now it's 3rd and 5. Here goes Worthington throwing to the flats, and Wisney's going to be taken down short of the first. And with that, the Thunderbirds are going to call a timeout. They're going to go for it on fourth. I guess they're banking it all on this play right here. Can they get 4 yards for the first down? Chris Worthington in the shotgun. He's going to look, throws across the middle, and look at the catch. A big catch made right there for the first down. Had he dropped that, it would have been a turnover. That was a huge catch. And they're going to continue the drive. Worthington checks it down, and down goes Joseph Epps at the 36. A timeout's going to be called, and it's 2nd down and 5 for the Crusaders. Remember, they got themselves a big boot kicker, so he's kicked it deep already today. His longest of the day, 55 yards, so this one should be pretty easy. It's 3rd down and 2 here for the Crusaders. The Toronto Thunderbirds only have 1 timeout. They need this stop. There goes a draw up the middle, and he just gets taken down a yard short. The Thunderbirds are going to call their final timeout. And now the Crusaders, facing 4th down, will attempt a field goal to take the lead in the final seconds. It's crazy. This is kind of looking like the 49ers and the Titans game today. And so here goes a kick. If it's good, it's going to give them the lead. And here goes a block. The Thunderbirds block it, and it's going to be scooped up and scored. Nobody's going to catch them. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Toronto. And that is going to do it here in San Diego. Unbelievable. They had the kick, the for sure kick going to put them up over top of the Thunderbirds, but the special teams gets the block. Look at that, just absolutely amazing. And the Thunderbirds will kick an extra point to put them up by 2 possessions. Unbelievable. And they almost get the block, but they don't. The kick is good, and the score is now 29-20. Wow. What's good, Caden Gilbert? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I cannot believe that just happened. And I think that's it. That's game. That is game. The Crusaders are going to be knocked off here at home. This is the first team to lose in the first round. It was the only team to lose in the first round of the RFL playoffs at home. And so he takes this one out to the 23, and back out onto the field comes Chris Worthington. Yep, that is game, man. Thunderbirds pull off the upset. Everybody figured they were the underdogs coming into this game. LC3 even said it from the tweet I posted up earlier. And despite him not being back into this game, we don't know how serious the injury is. Hopefully he's able to come back. If not, they do have a great quarterback, as we've seen here from with Jared Quebec. And hopefully he can lead the Thunderbirds further down the stretch here in the playoffs. But here you go, 1st down and 10. Chris Worthington just going to check it down. Joseph Epps gets it out past the 30. And they're just going to try to run their 2-minute offense. But, man, what a win here for Toronto. There goes Worthington moving around in the pocket. He's going to take off, and he'll be taken down at the 36. They're going to burn a timeout, just 1 timeout remaining. There's no way they're going to be able to come back into this game, man. Appreciate that, Matt. There goes Worthington, and a great play on the ball. He had him beat, but he gets his hand in there at the last second and brings up an incomplete pass. Try to fit that one to Deveron Kirksey, and it's now 2nd down and 10 with 19 seconds remaining. And Gary didn't even look back. He just threw his hands, anticipated the ball going, coming to the receiver, and he made a great play. Here goes Worthington taking another deep shot, and it's going to fall incomplete. It's going to now bring up 3rd down. These guys just trying to just score at least 1 more touchdown before it's all over, but it's 15 seconds. And the Crusaders, man, they got to feel some type of way. They're predicted to win this game. Of course, didn't mean they were going to. As we see now, they're going to lose this one. It was a great season for them. They went 11-5, got to go into the first round of the playoffs, but look at this. How did Lindsey Hardison make this catch? Speaking of Lindsey Hardison, if you guys remember the last game that he played, he had a crazy game-winning reception on the Condors, which made them come back with a game-winning field goal. But they're not going to be able to come back in this one. Here goes another loft up, and this one's going to be intercepted. Of course, that's going to be the end of the game. And the clock has hit 0, and the Toronto Thunderbirds will celebrate as they are able to knock off the San Diego Crusaders on the road. They end up winning 29-20, and what a game it was. Ben Wakefield unable to come back into this game. And the Crusaders, that's going to be the end of their season here in Season 2 of the RFL. It was a great game, you guys. Toronto definitely deserved to win this game the way that they played. LC3 did a great job, but I'm going to honestly say Jarek Rebeck was a great quarterback backing him up after he got injured. The pass game just seemed to be a lot better. But it was a close competitive game all day. I mean, Thunderbirds, they earned their way. Like LC3 said, they earned their way to get this opportunity to be in the playoffs after their big win over the Shamrocks. Of course, they were projected to win, but they had to come up big in that game. They did. They got themselves into playoffs, and in the first round, they are able to upset the Crusaders to a score of 29-20. Even look at the post-game stats. The Crusaders led in everything except for turnovers and the points scored. This was a great game, you guys. Of course, I'm about to get into the stats, but let's see what guys have to say. You said good luck with RFL submission. Appreciate that, Matt. You said, yep, T-Birds advance. Canada gets it done. It would be cool if the RFL players had social media. Yeah, I mean, you guys can do that. I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. I mean, I'm not going to create them for you guys. If you submitted a draft player and would like your guy to actually have a social media account and you keep up with it, you can do that. Of course, I'm not going to keep up with it. I'll create that for you. That's just too much, for me. So, I mean, if you want to do that for your player and create that element, of the league for yourself, feel free to do that, man. I mean, that will definitely make the game more interesting. And we are trying to push this to make it a big-time realistic league, make you feel like you're a part of an actual pro league. But this was a big game, man. All right, Mike, appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. But, yeah, let's get into the stats, man. It seems like I'm caught up on everything. And so looking at the quarterbacks, Ben Wakefield, he played for most of the game, got injured towards the end after he got safetied. And the score actually affected them. If you can look back, you take back that safety, it's 27-20, and maybe, things would have ended up differently. But Ben Wakefield was 20 of 30, 214 yards, had 2 touchdowns, threw to 1 interception. And let's look at LC3, man. He got injured early in this game, but he was having himself a pretty okay first half, not really too great. Didn't throw an interception at least. He was 50%, 5 of 10, 39 yards passing. But what about Jarek Rebeck coming in for the injured LC3? I kind of figured that the offensive production would dip off for the Thunderbirds, but it absolutely didn't. Jarek Rebeck comes in the game. He's 14 of 23, 60% for 188 yards. Threw a touchdown, his very first offensive drive, and he just had things going here for this offense. Did throw the 1 interception. That really didn't affect anything. And going to the ground game, the only running back that seemed to have really done anything was Joseph Epps. He ran for over 100 yards, but still didn't even touch 4 yards a carry. He was close, though. Ronnie Nickens surprisingly got stuffed. 22 carries for 67 yards in this game. That was surprising, but his team did end up coming with the win, so I'm pretty sure that's all he cared about. Leonard Corbin III had a couple runs outside of the pocket, 4 for 57. Malcolm McDaniels had himself a touchdown today, 7 carries for 24. He was a nice asset. And as far as leading receivers in this game, DeAndre Kane, 3 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. And then next was Tremont Scrine, the tight end, with 5 for 73. The wide receiver leading for the Crusaders was Lindsey Hardison with 4 for 71 and a touchdown. And then the other touchdown receiver was the tight end, TJ Wisney. He had 8 catches for 62 yards and that single touchdown. On the defensive end, of the ball. Leading in tackles was Jordan Kramer. He had 15 with 5 assists, 10 solo. So a great game for him. Tackles for loss, Cole Bacon, man, he was all over the place. He also had 2 sacks. He had 6 tackles for loss, man, that's crazy. And total of 12 total tackles. So he was doing his thing there on the end. Devontae Fanene had 2.5 sacks on the day for the Thunderbirds. And so did Brandon Malone. He had 2. And as far as interceptions, 3 guys were able to get a pick. LaMarcus Lassiter had a pick. Lindell Benwicker and Jordan Kramer. So that's it as far as the stats here today, you guys. This was an amazing start to the RFL playoffs. These sliders that I got are the real deal here for Madden 18. You're not going to see sliders play out as realistic as we've seen on these past live streams. And if you want the sliders, man, be sure to hit me up on Twitter, because these are the real deal. And not only that, I'm going to be posting a video up about it as well, and probably try to get these out on Operation Sports for people to use. But yeah, this was a great game, you guys. Before I close out, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments. You said Dalvin Dash is a OG. Was that the guy you submitted? Said, I hope the Crusaders will draft Willie. Yeah, that'll be what's up if he does. I don't know his last. I don't know why his last name is Dash. Oh. Said Akron. That's what college he went to. That's what's up. He said, I'm going to make a Twitter for my draft player when he gets drafted. That's what's up, man. I think that would be a good idea for this league, man. We got to try to make this league feel as realistic as possible. Like, if you got quotes to say about coming in the game for your player, you can create quotes for your player, and I'll be sure to, if I see them, I'll follow all the players back. So if you do create a Twitter for your submitted player into the league, I'll be sure to follow you back. So that way, if you post things on that page and it seems pretty relevant and appropriate, I'll be sure to retweet that on the page for people to see it and actually get the feel here of the game. He said LC3 in Quebec went to rival colleges. Oh yeah, he did. I know LC3 went to Oregon. Where is Quebec from? Oh, Oregon State. Oh yeah, that definitely is a rivalry right there between those two teams. And I think somebody asked me where Epps went to college, and you can see there he went to Stanford. So went right there where Bryce Love came from, or where Bryce Love currently is. But yeah, I'm caught up with the comments, you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out here for this final live stream of the day and the final live stream of the wild card round of the RFL playoffs. There will be no more action though until Saturday. So make sure you guys come up for that. I actually might start it early. I might start doing it on Fridays and Saturdays, so that way I can have Sunday to watch the NFL games. So it might be Friday that the next round of the RFL kicks off. So make sure you guys come out for that. And I just can't wait what happens the next round. Oh, hold up. I can actually see what teams are going to be facing who in the second round. So we're going to go to that real quick. Let me make sure I take a photo to post up on Twitter though. Who actually, let's get a picture of Grebeck, because he was definitely key in this game with the passes and big plays he was making. What's good, combined team? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You don't want to get a picture of him getting sacked. How about him throwing a touchdown? You don't got anything on him? He didn't score in the third. I think he scored here. Yeah, this was his touchdown pass to DeAndre Cain. So let's get a nice photo of him just winging the ball for a touchdown or something. He got his hand all in his face here on this throw. I might get him on a celebration. So let's see if he has a pretty good celebration that can be a good headline photo for their big win. That's nice. Does he do a little fist pump at least after this? Oh yeah, okay. Let's get him with the nice little fist pump. Ain't got any Crusaders around to make it look like they're sad about this loss. How about we get in front of the lineman here and then back it up. Or I should get him while he's clapping. what do you guys think, man? Is this a pretty good, solid headline photo? No. Not really liking it right now. It's too close to these defenders. Might need to get another angle or something. I'll probably take that for right now, so I'll take a screenshot of that. Or I could take that right there. That's pretty good. That's solid. I'm not feeling it, y'all. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. How about the, let's see what the coach is looking like. Is he amped up? Let's get him. Yeah, he got a little fist pump going on here. But nobody's in the back is hype, so it's not a good picture. Might just have to catch him. Just a simple photo right there. Right here. Simple photo right here. Gotta catch him in some type of motion, man. Some type of motion. I gotta get this picture though, you guys. I gotta make sure I post up something good about this game. That's pretty decent. And I'll probably say something about, you know, how he performed. So that's gonna do it there. I like that. And let's go ahead and check out who's playing who in the next round in the AFC side. T-Birds all the way. Yep. Really good, solid win. It's going to be a long journey, though, man. Let's remember who had the bye week coming in this game. We're going to have the Snowhawks or the Explorers they're going to have to face. So that's going to be a tough challenge. I don't know how they're going to be able to pull that off. They barely could beat the Crusaders, who struggled. And there goes a look at the XP. Look at that, 32,000 XP. I don't know if he got all that, though. Pretty sure that's just out there. I'm going to go checking those and see if he did get that. Nah, nobody got all that XP like they said. But, yeah, let me make sure everything's right. I had to make sure that I turned off the music and muted it so that way it doesn't get banned. This video doesn't get banned in countries. In certain countries, I mean. So, yeah, that was it. So, time to advance the week. We're going to see who's playing each other for Saturday in the second round of the RFL playoffs. Here goes the Force win. No, Force week. And let's see what we got. Of course, the Crusaders lost, so we're not going to be able to see it here. Here goes the playoff schedule. So let's see what we got for the second round. Oh, we got the Thunderbirds taking on the Snowhawks. That's going to be a game to watch. That's definitely going to be a game to watch. Hopefully, they're going to have LC3 back. We could check on that injury too as well. But the Snowhawks, the #1 team in the NFC, this is going to be a hard game. And then the Diablos, of course, going to be taking on the Columbus Explorers. So that should be a big game as well. Can Chum Lee knock out Latavian Worrell and CJ Robinson of the Explorers? I mean, these two offenses of the Snowhawks and Explorers are just absolutely stacked. So this is a big game. But with all that being said, man, let's go ahead and check out and see what happened with LC3. Hopefully he'll be able to play in his game. Injury report here. And let's get to the Thunderbirds. Now, it looks like LC3 is going to be able to play. He's not on the injury list. But they did lose the defensive tackle, Ben Meacham. I was wondering what happened to him. He's not going to be able to return either for the season. No, for the rest of the season here and the rest of the playoffs. And they also got their defensive end, Sheldon, I believe that's McCarron's, out for the rest of the season. He's out for 3 weeks. So let's check in on some injuries. Let's see if there's some key injuries in this game for these teams. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? CJ Robinson's going to be out for the Explorers. That is a huge loss. So they're not going to have CJ Robinson, their main offensive weapon. That could definitely change the outcome of this game. And they'll be without their, I believe that's their third string running back, Russ DeMache. So not a big loss there. Let's look at the Snowhawks. Are they missing anybody? Oh, they're missing a lot of players. Margarito Megid, he's a good slot for them. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. The starting cornerback, Maxie Tolver, he's going to be out. Starting running back, DJ Scott, he's out with a quad tear. Jesus Christ. And they're losing they lost the corner Jamal McFord. So these teams that had a bye week are going to be missing some key players, man. And I believe there's one more team. We looked at the Thunderbirds. Who else is van? Diablos. That's the last team to look at. Let's see if they're missing anybody coming into this game. This is Chumley. It's not really Chumley. I had to recreate him because Chumley needed to play in this game. But he's not really injured. I don't know why he's there. But Jamoya Goff, their best receiver, is out. Dang, he's out for 18 weeks. He might be missing some time even for next year. Antares Cockrell, he's gone for the rest of this season. Trey Dawkins, a good solid linebacker for them, and their safety Sharif Tutt, That's not too bad of a loss. But yeah, that's gonna do it, you guys. You said who won? Oh, the Crusaders lost, man. They lost. The Thunderbirds managed to pull out the victory. LC3 got injured, but he's gonna be back. And the backup for the Thunderbirds, man, was amazing. His name was Jared Quebec. You can go back and watch this stream after it's all over, man. But that was a great game to watch. And, LC3 is back, as you can see here. He's not going to be out. He's coming back for the next game. And, yeah, that's going to do it, you guys, man. Appreciate you guys coming out for this live stream. I will see you guys on, as far as RFL action goes, for the next round of the playoffs on Friday. I'm planning on doing it Friday. I want to make sure that Sunday everybody can just watch the NFL games and stuff like that. Don't want to try to compete, with NFL's times. I'll be doing Sunday games, when NFL is over in season 3 when we start it up in March. Well, that's going to do it here, man. The Thunderbirds get the victory over the Crusaders to a final score 29-20, and that's going to do it. It's your boy Smitty, RFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys on Friday for the next live stream in the second round of the RFL playoffs. Peace.